In front of Connor Smith, who's going around Memphis Dunlop as well. Then we're back to our race leader, who goes under the tower. Couple of laps remaining for Hayden Stewart, and he's opened up a big Jennings car that moves up into position number 3. Down the main straightaway again is Cohen Herwig, and at the back is the 12th car of Ella Duffy. Race leader, Jake Coomber. A little bit of pushing Charlie Bowen in front of Bailey Leeson and Jay Corbett. Another lap down, and the 24 car Amanda Chaffee is motoring the control tower once again. Bryce Bayfield driving a very well controlled race, staying right on that drive line to the better of and shove back in the pack as they go down, one lap down on the journey, and it's Travis Hutchison to the better of Nick Blaze in hot pursuit. Blaze right up high on the straight away he goes, takes the white flag in front of Madison Harkin. Charlotte Christensen would be the next one in front of Darryl White. Back shoot for the final time, and into the canteen. Have a look at James Kennedy high on the racetrack. Bryn Upshall is the 87 car. Kennedy drives straight by, heads down the back chute, and into the race lead he goes from the back of the pack. So it's James Kennedy outside as he goes under the tower, and Jake Coomber is right on his hammer. Through turn 1 and 2. Down the back chute, and Connor Smith lets it drift a little high. Jake Coomber says thank you. Has found his way into position number 4 and wants to come up and be part of this little bit of the action up the front. Aidan Rigby on the inside, Mitch Wogan. Position number 3, arriving very quickly on the scene was the 36 car of Graham Flynn as they go under the tower once again. So race leader is still Brock Dean. Getting offline a little bit was Troy Ware. Bit of a challenge to shoot. Back behind them is the 81 car of Brad Dawson, and they have cleared right away. Bit of a look on the outside that time around by Whittaker. Now he moves to the inside, touches wheels at the end of the back straight away, but Rusty Whittaker, 46 car of Corey Jennings, may be able to get up one more place. The white flag has been taken, and Joel down low on the racetrack goes into the race lead as they go careering down the back straight. We got a little bit of push and shove down the back straight away, but everyone seems to avoid any of the problem and continue on. Getting the car all crossed up but holding on. They're on their next to last lap as they go down the back straight away. A bit of a challenge down on the inside between Travis Hutchison and Nathan Barbala. Hutchison holds on. Will be Mitch Bayfield, and at the back of the main pack is Abby Peel as we go back to the race lead. And the challenge is right on now. Tyson Jennings down the inside. Liam Cameron on the outside. Charlie Bowen is the 46 car. Jacob Corbett gets it a little bit wobbly under the tower. They go once again, but a big lead. Max Black goes belting down. They are 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchell Randall flying it down the back straight. He has got a sensational lead in this race. Taylor Burke running a super strong second. Dave Clark onto the top deck. He's trying to make it work on the outside. Jeff Phillips gives him a little bit of what for there. Dave Clark slides in underneath. Here's the race leader. Have a look at Rachel Jenkins staying up high. Joel Berkeley, the one on a mission down low on the racetrack as they complete one lap of the 8-lap journey. And Nick Blaze is the race leader through turn Dawson. Scott James, full power slide, the 18 car of Nathan Mathers down the inside will go into position number 2 as they go through turns 1 and 2, and they're all chasing Brad Dawson. Back behind him in position number 2 is Nathan careering down the back straight away. Have a look at the car up high on the racetrack. That's the 57 car. Can't get it back online though. And that was Bernard Clark. Clark still up high on the racetrack, wants to do it again. Down the back straight away. Look for a green one. racing, and they get swamped immediately by James Kennedy.
Mazzuti out. He's taken into one hard close on the top side. Oh, Phil Roberts way up high on the top deck. Jeff Phillips, Taylor into third position. Brett into fourth. Here's a little bit of hippie shoulder. Phil Roberts is up in the top of the track. Not sure what he's doing up there.
We are racing into turn number 1, car 46. Charlie Bowen leads the way down the back straightaway for the first time. Is about to be joined by Max Blake, who's very close as they head towards the canteen corner once again. In position number 3 would be Amanda Chapley. But here comes our race winner. Charles Bowen takes the checkered flag, and the win, second home in the event, goes to Amanda. Good night's racing, folks, from the Formula 500 Juniors. 2 car. Chloe Levita is the 3 car. That's the second row. Off and racing there. Abby Smith would be the 25 car involved in this little scrap as well as they head down the back straight for the very first time. 4, but eventually gets back on the line. Our lead car does a complete about turn, and hopefully everyone sees him. Leader then now is car number 33, Tyson Jennings. Leads down the back chute through the canteen corner back to Chloe Levetta, back behind number 3. Couple of laps remaining. Race leader under the cantina corner once again for Tyson Jennings. And we've got a bit of a problem heading into the Junior Sedan New Stars feature, and it is Tyson Jennings. Tyson Jennings from Jake Coomber. And Abby Peel will finish in position number 3. Junior formulas will make their way back to the pit area. Stars. Go We're Racing, car number 18 down on the inside is Bryce Bayfield, and on the outside it's Curtis Peel. They go side by side around turn 1 and 2, and Curtis Peel goes to the race lead. Bryce Bayfield down on the inside. Josh Rigby mixing it there. Position number 2. Have a look, Kane Rectors. Can he get it to stick? No, it just lets go. And somehow, Hayden Rigby up the inside down the main straightaway. Didn't work. Bryce Bayfield holds on side by side down the back straight as our race leader Curtis Peel opening up a bit of a lead from race leader has opened up probably the length of the back straightaway at the moment, and that's Curtis Peel. Back behind him, Bryce Bayfield still locked in battle with Kane Rectors. Here comes the concrete, would you believe? Down the main straight, checkered flag. Curtis Peel, Bryce Bayfield, Aidan Rigby. Brady Argyle is outside of him, hasn't got the pace to go right at the very beginning, and racing into the lead goes James Kennedy. Brady Argyle will be the next one, tucked in there as the rest of the field go underneath the control tower, and we're back with James Kennedy. Car number 87 is still in position. Bryn Upshall once again, race leader, is high on the boards and down the main straightaway with 3 laps remaining in the event. We've got, as they head on the final lap, and here he comes, feature race winner James Kennedy from Bryn Upshall and Tony Bailey. The lights are out, so we're going racing. 20 laps the journey. Joel Berkeley versus car number 15, Richard Cook off the front row. Travis Hutchison would be the next one. Down the back straight away, we got a little bit of a problem in amongst the middle of the field, and that'll bring on a yellow light because off and racing into turn number 1, Travis Hutchison. Something's gone wrong with the 7 car, and it's just drifted up and out of harm's way. Can he get onto the control tower once again? And then down the back straight away, and Joel Berkeley starting to put a little bit of distance between himself. 41 car wide, but Darryl White is able to get back online and then turns it around in front of the field. And everybody, Joel Berkeley into the canteen corner for the last time. Richard Cook in 2. Richard Cook will come home in position number 2 in front of Gary Harris. Next run home would have been Madison Harkin, pretty close. Leads them around for the start with Rusty Whittaker on the outside. Go We're Racing, side by side they go into turn number 1 and 2, and it's Brad Dawson versus Rusty Whittaker. Whittaker on the outside, have a look. Into the race lead, can't do it as yet. Down the back straight away, they're still side by side. Brock Dean eventually gets the car into the race lead from Rusty Whittaker now, and I think we've lost our race leader. The engine has just expired. Race leader then is the 1 and 2 back straight away. No change in the order. Race leader, lot of pressure. Here comes the 71 car into the race lead, and that's Troy Ware. Thank you very much, he says. Position number 3, but the race leader has got probably a third of a lap on the rest of the pack. White flag comes out for our race leader. Have a look at him, Troy Ware. He is a lap from home. The rest of the field spread-eagled. Here he comes, car number 71. Troy Ware has bolted it in. Position number in for 3. Well, folks,
Out of 6, Roberts out of 7, and Jerry out of 19, and it's a drag into the first corner. Phillips looks like he's going to stay on the top side. He dropped to the bottom. Kevin Britton sails away. Mitch Randall, what a beautiful run up the inside. Leaves Ray Claridge on the top side. Pizzuto's going to try and make a move. Roberts again right up the top of the track. Taylor Firth's going to have a good look at him now. Kevin smooth up the front. He's going to have to either go up the top deck. Oh, Pizzuto tags the wall. Nice sparks come off there as he runs down. Pizzuto trying everything. He's going to the gate for Phillips. Phillips is going to have a red-hot look out. Phillips in second. Mitch Randall in third. Pizzuto fourth. Phillips in 5. And that's how they will finish. Taylor Firth in 6. Cherry in 7. Kevin Britton, ladies and gentlemen, give him a huge hand. What a sensational drive. Drove well all night and picks up the win here. Started out at 1 and finished number 1.